What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB. Once again, big shout out to my dog 31BT for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, we got an update for the Great and Wash to masses right now regarding Dave, Nando's, Alan, and Ans Lecky, the Nitandaral, Mahmudov. They've weighed in. Yeah? Dave was, listen, I'm going to call a spade. Dave was breathing in, man. He's sneaky with it. He's sneaky with it. He puts the belt on. Yeah, it blocks the side angle. He's sneaky with it, man. I see what you're doing, bro. But I caught you slipping on a DP. I caught you slipping in the thumbnail, bro. I sat there clicking through it like a little weirdo I am. I caught you slipping. I got that side profile, bro, man. We're hanging out there. But anyway, man, it is what it is. Let's get to the weigh-in. Bosh.
Mahmudov, 261.1 pounds. Dave Allen, 259.1 pounds.
So what was Mahmudov? 261 or something like that? Let's have a quick look where Mahmudov's weighed in before. Listen, Mahmudov looks the same. I bet Mahmudov's always around 260 to 265, so he's come bang on where we'd expect him to be. Literally, his whole career has been knocking around 262. So yeah, that is what it is. Mahmudov's that guy. Yeah? Nafandarals don't carry. Dave Allen, I don't know what his lineage is. He's got some kind of... It might not even be the lineage. In the UK, they be pumping that estrogen in. Yeah? I'm doing a crazy cut right now, and I've still got these love handles, man. It's crazy. There's no other explanation. But estrogen. Yeah? There's no explanation for it. Why are we carrying... Come on, man. Yeah? Why can't this love handle thing here, go on my arms or my chest or something, man? Right? Or my legs, but my legs are bone dry. They're not bone dry, but you get the point. If you took these love handles here and stretched them on my legs, you wouldn't even notice it. Why you got to be on my hips for, man? This ain't Tyson Fury season, that here. We're trying to dry out. Anyway, as far as Dave Allen's concerned, we did a video on this the other day, to tell the truth. Dave let slip that he was going to be 259, which I wasn't that impressed with. Although I have to admit, his front profile looks alright, which I'll show you in a second. But the side profile is weird, obviously. Dave's always looked alright from the front. That 2D frame, it's one of them ones. But ultimately, he is still... 259 is still the heaviest. More or less. It's not... This ain't no big... For example, he fought Amin Bouchetta and was 2 kilos lighter than this fight. 259 he was 255 against Bouchetta. He fought Jake Darnell, he was 256. So there's no... Listen, I don't really care. I'm betting with Dave anyway, but he's trained harder. And apparently his diet's been 10 out of 10. I'll play that clip now, actually. Dave says, my diet's been the best ever. What's going on here? Oh, I've muted it. Like a mongoloid. Come on, man.
Hello, everyone. This is my weekend's boxing. I do it every weekend. I do it when I box as well. We'll start off with the main event, which is myself and Arslan Bekmambetov. So about 14 weeks ago, I think we started to pick opponents. I think 11 weeks ago on Monday, got in the gym. Knew it was a big ass straight away. Thought it was a good fight, really. Thought it was a fight people would want to see. Positioned myself as an underdog for 2 reasons. 1, get me up for the fight. 2, a bit of a business choice. Lose this fight, come back to British title level, win this fight. I've been told I'll get a pick of the top 10, really. I've been told, so I said, well, why not? I might get my head punched in, but if I do defy the odds, I've been one of the biggest fights in the division and a lot of money, so I just thought why not? I had into nothing, really. So got in great shape. I weighed 18 stone 7 this morning, got weighed in 18.7. The plan all along, for anyone who's been watching my videos, 18.7 all along was the plan. I think I was 2 ounces over that, perfect. Couldn't have gone any better. My diet for me has been 12 out of 10. For a normal boxer, 8 out of 10. which is about a 10 out of 10. I'm an heavyweight, you know, I don't need to... Didn't want to be too light. I think I look at the fight now, I've met him.
Oh man, Dave, listen, I hope he pulls it off, luck or otherwise. I hope that's how it goes, for his sake and mine, to tell the truth. Yeah, I'm going to be down one large if he don't pull it off. So I hope, for whatever reason, his bus he's convinced himself. We looked at it the other day. Caballero, he's 240. I think that's the vibe I'm getting, man. 240 is where these cats should be. Yeah, you don't need to be stuck in the mud. Oh, I'll take a better shot. Well, I don't know about that. Again, Caballero's 240. He fought Zhang, had no problem, really. Flash knockdown. Makhmudov, no problem. Soft body Sanchez, no problem. 260. There is an element of denial there. He alleges his diet's been better than ever, but he was lighter for the first Fisher fight. Now, the variation isn't massive. What is it? Less than 1%, 2 pounds. But still, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Because he was saying he definitely did nothing for the first Fisher fight. do you know? And it's like, well... Dave says he's never had his diet right before and he's never really trained hard. How can you be 2 pounds heavier? That is something we do have to think about. Now, cats have said, oh, he's put muscle on. Okay. I don't think it really works like that. Not when you're carrying. Dave's probably carrying 20 pounds, 30 pounds of just dead weight. When you're carrying that amount of weight, if you've sorted your diet out and started training, inevitably it comes off. Inevitably, I'd argue. It doesn't work like that. You don't... How much muscle do you think you put on in 12 weeks? Not enough, in my opinion, to offset the amount of fat you'd lose from being razor sharp and really fit. But it's possible you could just... Ultimately, what this shows is, in my opinion, he's been eating the same amount of calories. The question is, has he conditioned that weight? Because you could be really fit at 260. It doesn't mean you'd be as quick or have as much gas as you would at 240. But you can still be fit enough. And that is what we're betting on here, essentially, with Dave. That somehow he hasn't really changed his diet much. Or if he has, the calories are coming in, man. The weight would have dropped off him if they weren't. Right, bottom line. So hopefully he's just got that fitness, which his trainers and himself say he's never been so fit. And we have to take him at this point. That's all you got is his word, right? He hasn't let us down in the last 2 fights. So let's ride with that. Anyway, what else I want to talk about? Where's that video gone, man? No. There's another thing. Oh my god, I'm clicking all the moody tabs I don't even want to click.
Fighters, face off!
Don't.
Here's this.
Toll roads are part of life for...
Oh my. Where's the side profile? I want to see. Look at this sneaky dude here. Look at this sneaky dude here. Look at this sneaky dude. Look at this sneaky dude. Look at this guy. You think he's smart? You think you can trick the YB man on your ass, Dave, man? Look at this guy. Look, putting the belt down there, covering the side profile. But he's weighed in more or less the same he did for the first Fisher fight. So that's what the shape is. However, it is quite deceiving because let me see if I can find the front profile somewhere. The front profile, so I mean, he does look. There is a tiny bit. I'll make it big for the zesty man out there, so we can investigate this dude's body. Pause. The front profile, and again, I don't know why I'm bothering my... Oh, I'll tell you a lie. I do know why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I've got bills to pay. Is the honest truth. It's not going to make a scrap of difference. but we're here now, so we'll do it. There is some definition there. Was it there before? The front profile looks good. It's quite deceiving, really. You know what I mean? Look, the front profile, he looks like he's in... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he has put on 5 kilo of muscle and lost 5 kilo of fat. It wouldn't be what I'd expect, but he does look... The shape from the front... He does look more defined. He looks like one of them kind of old school heavyweights who is a little bit soft, but there's no doubt there is some definition there now. And then I'll show you the side profile, the oops. Where's the big oops at, man? He walks off at some point. Really? Really? Here we go. Look, I caught him slipping, man. I caught him slipping bad. I caught him slipping. He thought he was too cute for me, man. Come on, bro. Don't play with me, man. There's the Johnny Bosch there. It's crazy, though, isn't it? When you see that side profile. But before, a second ago, he looked quite good, didn't he? So, listen. The numbers don't lie. He's gonna be more or less exactly the same for the two. as he was, in terms of shape at least, in terms of weighting, as he was for the first 2 Fisher fights, and that is what it is. It's not critical. Listen, if it had come in 250 or below, that would tell me, oh my, he's doing something super duper different. It would be almost undeniable. Okay, guys, he's dropped 15 pounds from his last fight. He's coming 250. He hasn't weighed in 250 for 5 years. Yeah, that would be bosh, right? We can't make that conclusion from what we've just seen there. Unfortunately, if he was 250, I might put 2 large on or 3 large on, because that shows me categorically. Of course, weight don't win fights, but it'd be undeniable that he's done something different. Don't forget, after the first 2 Fisher fights, both of them, he said, oh yeah, I was a little bit too heavy. His words. He said he was too heavy at 265 and 257. I didn't train enough, to be honest. I was a bit goosed, to be honest, is what he said. So on that basis, knowing that, and you've come in a similar weight, it's like, are you gonna tell us again? Or win, lose or draw? Yeah, I could have done this, I could have done that. Hopefully not. Anyway, there are some quotes I do want to play right quick. Maybe it's too long.
7, I weighed 18.7 on the button. For the Fisher fight, I felt I was a bit heavy, 19 stone. So we thought 18 and a half would give me the movement, but also still the...
So he's saying there, dropping, what was it, £6? £6, what's that? It is 3 kilo. It's just the best part of 3 kilo. If you pick a 3 kilo dumbbell up, it makes some difference. I think he'd have been fine at 250. Yeah. If you can't take a shot at 250, you ain't taking it at 260. In my opinion. Most of punch resistance, in my opinion, is neurological anyway. It's not like you put the fat on right on the end of your chops. You don't really... Your head is your head, isn't it? Now, body shots is maybe a bit different. Even then, though, having a big gut, there's more to punch. It's harder to move it around. A lot of the shots, if you were leaner, you could move your feet, but you're too goose because you're carrying a big meat suit with you. Makes you lazy. Being heavy makes you lazy. Inevitably. Because you're goose.com. But listen, we're here now. It's done now. All that matters now is up here, Dave. Yeah? You are too big and too strong for this proper, stiff idiot to do anything with you. And that is... But I don't care if Dave's 500 pounds in there. You're too big and strong for this idiot here.
strength I need to stand up to this fella, so yeah, bang on the button.
Dave, what's the one sock all about?
I was going to put the other one, so what was the original plan? I changed it last...
Some maturity is concerned.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is my time. My ambitions of being a world-class fighter are pretty much all gone six and a half years ago, but another chance has come. I could have took much easier fights, could have gone down a different route, but I was given an opportunity to get across the heavyweight world scene, and I plan on taking it with both hands.
How do you feel within yourself here, Dave? One night to go, one sleep to go, the final face-off. What was going through your mind when you were looking into Makhmoudov's eyes there?
Yeah, he's still a scary-looking guy. Still think it's still of that mind. Yeah, it's a real fight against a fringe world level opponent. I win this, I am a legitimate top 15 guy in the world. That's what it's about, legitimacy, people taking me serious. Yeah, I've been a good fighter for a long time. Now it's time to show everyone that I'm a very, very good fighter.
And your prediction was that you went on points. Is that still the thoughts talkers about that?
Yeah, still the same. Still the same, yeah.
And just finally, Dave, for those who came out tonight, over 9,000 in the Sheffield Arena tomorrow night.
That was a bit dead, to be fair. I don't know why I wanted to show you that for. It was a bit dead, I'm not going to lie. One last thing then.
Usually up for it, to be honest. There's been times I've been not up for it. At 33 now, I don't even think about what's on the line. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm not even thinking about past this. A lot of people come in, I want to send them home happy. If I'm second best, that's fine. But I'm going to really, really, really try to be first best. So my prediction, I think I'm going to go for a win on points for myself. I think I'm going to outpoint him. I think it's going to be hard. I've been knocked over in my career. I'd like to keep that going. I think I've got the skill set to do that more than the strength, more than the power, more than the toughness. I think I've got the skill set to make him miss, make him work, and get enough out of him where I can outwork him later on. I don't think I'm going to stop him.
There you go, people. I did a video. Check my channel out. We've talked about the betting situation, but that is I'm leaning towards Dave Allen on points. You can get it around 7-1. Put some on him as well just to win. I think you can clip Makhmudov as well, but that's the edge, man. Dave told you to play there. Dave Allen on points, man. That's what we're riding with. Yeah? Look at this one here, look. 11-1. Dave Allen, unanimous decision. Bosh! Yeah. We taking these. Look at these corny cats here, man. Yeah, you best believe that lad broke. You're going to be broke by the time I finish with you. You're red looking out. That's moody, Kabbalistic organisation. I'm taking your pocket this weekend. That's what you best believe. I ain't playing with you, man. That's what I ain't doing. To be fair, look at this here. Look, I've been taking your pocket. That's what's been happening. Yeah, the white be on right now. I can't even remember the last time I lost. That's what come on, man. Yeah? And they've been known this as well. Look at these corny red looking dudes here. Yeah, lad brokies. They've been known. I've been in their ass, man. Pause. That's where I've been. That's where the white bees been. I dig their pocket, man. What was the other weekend? Crawford and Canelo. I dig their pocket, man. That's what I did. Dig it, dig it, dig it. And that's what we're fixing to do on Sunday morning. Or Saturday night, sorry. Anyway, I'm out of here. Good luck to Dave. Salute to Dave. Storm the beaches of Normandy, brother. For both of our sakes. Check out my Patreon. The YB roast of Andrew Tatowitz, aka Andrew Tatestein, is up and out. So click it right here, right now. Yeah? And buy your man the YB a drink on a Friday night. And maybe listen, I ain't asking you, man, for the whole packet. Just get man a line. Yeah? How much is a line worth? Probably, yeah. About the same amount, right? A tenner. $6. Get your man the YB a drink. Get him a 2-2 line. And you best believe it. I'm out of here. Johnny. Oh.